Are you looking to kick off the new year by adding real estate data, automation, technology into your business so that you can scale? Well, you came to the right place because that's the focus of AnalyticsAriel, where we bridge the gap between real estate and technology. And today I'm going to go over the 2023 outlook of what content, tools, data is coming for this year. And stay tuned to the end so you can get insight of how you can get involved and how you can get your specific questions answered. All right, let's dive right into it. So, what's coming in 2023? Now, for those of you who have been subscribers for some time, you've seen that I take a bit of a break during the winter timeframe, but I am back and ready to put more content for February of 2023. So, what's coming are 5 things that I want to talk about. First, partnerships, content, tools, courses, and memberships. And the purpose of each of these is to provide you information, the latest and greatest of what trends and technologies happening in real estate so that you can be empowered as you make investment decisions. As a refresher, the goal of AnalyticsAriel is to bridge the gap between real estate and technology. I got involved as a real estate investor back in 2019. And as I was trying to get my first house hack, so living in the property, then renting it out, I was researching different areas, different properties, and I realized that the data was all over the place. Yes, some of the data was free, some of it wasn't. Some of it also wasn't structured. I couldn't actually get it into an Excel file to analyze. And that's where I said, no more. I will create a guide as I go through, learn about data, and post it online so that you won't have the same troubles that I faced 3 years ago, or actually 4 years ago. And since then, it's been quite a journey, and I've learned so much from all of you as well. And first, starting off with is partnerships. So this year, I'll be partnering with Property Radar. They offer information, public records on market and off market properties. And they have a real specific focus on foreclosures, which we expect to see a big wave of in this year. In addition, I am partnering with web scraping services such as Zillow Scraper, Deed Scraper, and Skip Tracing so that we can be able to collect information at a low cost that will help us to analyze deals and to be able to have the right data for our business. Next, partnering with Coffee Closers. This is a new product that's coming out that will allow you to analyze cash flow for a multitude of properties at once. It's a really neat tool, and I'm really excited that I've been able to be close to the development of it and can't wait to have some videos on this as well. Then a lot of you have asked, well, how do I just get this data programmatically? I want to find pre-foreclosures, people behind on taxes, basically motivated sellers without having to use any large scale tools. And particularly for those who are deep into programming, RE API is going to be the solution here. And I've worked with them hand in hand into working with their API. And I'm really excited to post some videos of how you can automate finding motivated sellers. The last one here is Regrid, and I'm really excited to be able to partner with them and to actually publish some of the notebooks that I previously had written on how to use their API in Python and get really detailed information for land data as well as owners, where you could do a reverse search on an owner and get all properties that they currently own, which could be really good when trying to make a deal. Then for content, I've been preparing content that has been specific to what you've been asking for. This includes software API integration. A lot of you have asked if I have HubSpot or Zoho or Podio and I want to integrate, say, Zillow data. How do I do that? Well, that's information that I want to present to you this year. As well, motivated sellers data, which goes hand in hand with the real estate API, low cost skip tracing, which will be with web scraping, automatic offers. And this has been asked time and time again. How can we just programmatically send offers out? Well, with Python, we can quickly create PDF documents, and I'm looking to build some tools that will help out with this too. ChatGPT has been everywhere. And whether you're tech savvy or not, ChatGPT can really help scale your business. There's already other tools like Jasper AI that uses artificial intelligence so that you can develop content that's original, but you're having some assistance from AI. And ChatGPT can be utilized in a similar fashion. Then lastly, Python web apps. So in our AnalyticsAriel community, or what we also call tech and real estate group, we have a spectrum of those who are super technical and want to really be developers in the real estate space, and others who may not be as technical but have such great domain knowledge since they've been in the investing space for some time. For those that are more Python focused, I will be having some videos on how to actually build and spin up these web apps that you could then service those investors that are looking for their own custom tools. So, what are some of these custom tools, and what are some that I'm going to put out into the future? Well, there's been two that I released in 2022, and that was the property bulk upload tool and the property cash flow tool. The property bulk upload tool was a success, meaning that it performed well and it had a lot of users on it. So I'm actually going to be pushing that to be a more productionalized app. And what that does is it allows you to take any file that you may have. So you can be getting data from an agent, from PropStream, and then you can upload your file and append all property detail to it. This includes tax information, lot size, estimate, rent estimate, and more. The property cash flow tool I'll detail in one moment. Then comps ARV. This is a tool I've been working on. It took me from 0 to like 90%, so almost done. But essentially, it's entering in a property, getting comps, estimating after repair value, and then being able to generate that offer. Lastly, listings. So there are some of you who just want to get the results right away, and I completely understand. You may not be looking for Python solutions. So in this case, I am developing a tool that will allow you to take, say, a Zillow search, whether it's for rent, for sale, or recently sold listings. You can paste it into the tool and just have an automatic download, which would be CSV or Excel file of all of that data, so that you could use it at your fingertips. Then for courses, 2022 was a big year because I released the real estate data analytics course. And this is still the foundational course to do any of the future ones that I plan to have. And one of them being the property cash flow app. So I currently have the servicing as a tool that you could use on your own, but I'm going to be having a course launching either end of February or end of March, which will show you how to actually create the same exact tool end to end using Python. Then another course that I plan to have in 2023 is finding motivated sellers. So the end-to-end process again as well for Python focused programming. For example, if you are looking for foreclosure data, maybe you want to have that data update on a daily basis. Every time a new search hits your criteria, it goes through a process. And if it meets some of your validation or property estimates, then an automatic skip tracing will occur, automatic offer, and you'll be able to send out way more offers in higher volume and better quality than you do today. Then memberships. Very excited to have this part because I've had a lot of questions on how do I integrate this API with Zapier? How do I integrate with Make? And how do I use Python in other fashions with different APIs? And these questions are a little bit more focused, so they don't really apply to a wider YouTube audience, which I've been struggling with actually being able to solve these problems on a one-hand basis, but not being able to help users on a wider scale. So just like courses, the membership will actually help by solving more of your problems at a wider scale and have a streamlined, organized way to do so, and hopefully also have live streams too. So as you're coding and trying to make solutions to your own real estate problems that you may have, I can help in real time. So as you can see, there's a lot happening in 2023. Super, super excited and motivated to get this content out to you and to collaborate with you as well. So if you want in on the action, first and foremost is to join a tech and real estate group. As I mentioned previously, it's a really rich community because we have people on both spectrums, on the technical, wanting to become real estate developer experts, all the way to non-technical, but maybe owning over 100 units and having great domain expertise. So joining these two together has already been a big success. As well, I plan to have future webinars, and that will be posted on the newsletter as well as Tech and Real Estate Facebook group. So if you'd like to be on the webinar, please let me know. Contact me directly at AnalyticsAriel.com. As well, if you'd like me to be on your podcast or featured on your YouTube, then please let me know as well, as I love to be able to share the knowledge that I have and empower us as a community. All right. If you haven't already, please subscribe, join the Facebook group, and can't wait to see what we're going to accomplish together in 2023. Thanks.